You're locked in to the hottest station on the planet.
Resistance is futile. The revolution has begun.
You're listening to Rebelpreneur Radio, helping you break the rules and build the business you need for the life you want. And now, broadcasting his pirate signal
from somewhere beyond the status quo,
here's your host, best-selling author, marketing and media strategist, Ralph Brogden.
Hello and welcome to Rebelpreneur Radio. It's the show that helps you build the business you need so you can live the life you want. I'm Ralph Brogden. You know, sometimes if you want to be successful in business, it's not your business that needs changing. It is you that needs changing. You need to learn how to make those lifestyle changes to your health and to your body. And when you feel better, you're going to do better work. So maybe the issue is not your business strategy, but your health strategy, especially if you are an entrepreneur, rebelpreneur, solopreneur. How you feel has a lot to do with how happy and productive and profitable you're going to be. So let's bring in today's guest to tell us how to be successful in making those lifestyle changes. I'm speaking with Sabrina Keeton. She is a certified health coach of the Integrative Institution of Nutrition, which is one of the largest nutrition schools in the world. She is a certified Reiki 2 and Yoni steam practitioner. Sabrina has supported women and men with lifestyle changes, and she is the owner of Queens United Wholistic Center, located in Philadelphia. Sabrina, welcome to Rebelpreneur Radio.
Thank you, Ralph. Thanks for having me.
I'm so glad that you could come back because we did this once before. We had a great conversation and then we messed it up and we couldn't get the audio right. So I was like, well, let's see if we can get her back because you are such an interesting person. You have a great depth and wisdom of knowledge in your area of expertise. Tell us a little bit about how you got interested in nutrition and in these alternative practices that are not really well known over here.
Well, Ralph, I started my holistic health journey about 5 years ago. I was introduced to specialists, advocates, some friends of mine that were already living a healthy lifestyle. Some were vegan, some were, just vegetarian. So I wanted to know more about their lifestyles and how it changed them. So I would be in a lot of groups, like on social media, just getting, some information from them about, the lifestyle changes especially when it comes to food and how you can incorporate it in your everyday life. And it's a journey. It's something that you can't go cold turkey on. You just have to take one step at a time, like anything else. So from me learning how to eat healthy, learning how to deal with cope with stress through meditation and mindfulness, I would learn a lot of different practices with that. Like, meditation really helps with, helping you settle down, from a stressful day at work, or if you have a stressful day, period, whether it's home, whatever, doing meditation really helps a lot. And if you never meditated before, just at least doing 10 minutes of meditation a day in practice will help you. So recently, like you said, I graduated from IIN, where I received my certification for a health coach. I learned so much. I learned so much from the school, far as far as finances, far as health, far as career education. Learning that everyone's different, that everybody is by your individuality. Everybody is totally different. What works for you might not work for the second person. Mm-hmm. I do believe that going through the whole course for IIN, that if there were more health coaches that were in the world, it will definitely help a lot of the doctors that are on board in healthcare, because what that does is it helps them be able to figure out what's going on with each patient. So if they know that each patient has certain things going on, that helps them drastically.
Yeah.
So it's just because, doctors are so busy every day seeing so many patients that if they had a health coach working with them on their team, they can find out everything that's going on with them and be able to come together with a plan to help to help that patient, whatever they're going through as far
Sure.
as their health.
Yeah, that makes a lot of
So
sense. So you're
yes,
not trying
to,
you're not replacing the doctor by any means, but if anything, you're helping the doctor because the doctor can't be there all the time coaching the patient. And doctors are really more, they kind of show up after the problem. You're working with people to not have the problem or to stay in a place of wellness so they don't have to go to the doctor as much.
Exactly.
I love that. So the Yoni steam practitioner, tell us a little bit about that. Tell us the history of that and what is that? That sounds very, very interesting.
Yoni steaming is an ancient practice through African tradition. Some in China, different parts of the world practice yoni steaming. Yoni steaming is when a female will sit comfortably over top of steamed herbs. Is herbs inside of a pot, and by the steam, going upwards into the woman's womb. By you selecting certain herbs for whatever is, like, after you do a health history with her, figuring, trying to find out what she needs help with as far as reproductively. Basically, by you putting those herbs together, that helps with a lot of different things that she might be going through. Maybe if it's endometriosis, if it's painful menstrual cycle, anything that woman is going through, basically that's what helps them along with their reproductive not issues, but challenges. So that's what yoni steaming is. So it's kind of like when you get when you go to the spa, you get a facial, and the facial, you get steam. So steam is going towards, the pores, helping, open the pores, help cleanse the pores. So it's kind of like, if you kind of think about it, when it comes to the steam is going on the skin on the face. But far as the yoni steaming is all the steam is going up into the woman's uterus and into the womb, shall I say.
Yeah, interesting. Well, I think there's a lot of wisdom there, this ancient wisdom that people have been practicing for however many centuries because they didn't have the pills and the shots and the different medical things we have today. So that's really fascinating that you can go back and learn how to do that and help some people. So speaking of helping people, tell us a little bit more about who you help. Who is the type of person that benefits most from the health coaching and the things that you do?
The ones that benefit the most are the ones that are that need the help, that try to do it on their own. Because sometimes people realize that they might not, that they try to, or they just think they can't do things by themselves when they actually can. All they need is just the help and the support from a coach. So anywhere from, if a person is trying to, change their, trying to diet, going through the steps, step by step with a coach, health coach basically can help that person realize what they need to do within themselves to help change their lifestyle when it comes to diet, when it comes to nutrition. So just by working hand in hand at least twice a month will definitely put that person on their path to reach their short-term or long-term goals with that specific area.
And like you said, everybody's different. So, you've got nothing to lose to try these techniques and see. And if it helps you, if it helps someone to feel better, to be better, then go for it. Check it out. What would you say, Sabrina, is the most common problem that you see over and over again with the people who come to you for help and the people that you're coaching and working with? Is there a common problem that seems to be universal that everyone kind of struggles with?
Not giving it a chance. A lot of people want to, but then they kind of turn around and say, nah, they give up. They give up it too easily and say, no, it's not going to work without trying. A lot of people kind of want to try different things to see if it changes them, but then they kind of categorize themselves as as what the next person, went through. And again, like you just said, everybody's different. And that's why I learned in IIN school is bio-individuality. Everybody's different. So let's say a keto diet. If you have one person that's trying to lose weight and they're on a keto diet, then you might have like 6 other people that will do the same diet thinking they're going to get the same results. And that's not necessarily true, because you have to do your own individual observation of your own body to see what you need to do to be able to lose weight on your own with a specific diet or a specific strategy plan for you to lose weight, because everybody is not going to be the same. This person might get sick from just doing just a keto diet with the, what they have to follow with that plan. So everybody is individual. Everybody should treat themselves individual. So it shouldn't be that if I'm your friend and I did the keto diet and, oh, you look great, I'm gonna try that. Just keep in mind, it might not work for you. It might or it might not. Also too, you just got to keep in mind that you have to also, with the observation, you got to kind of like do a diary also as well. Having a food diary actually helps you also too, to actually help you pick up allergies that you never knew you had until you start eating that specific food and realizing that, hey, something's always happening when I eat this certain food. Let me jot this down. And when I go see my doctor, or I go see a registered dietitian, I can kind of talk to them about that, because those are key important information when you do go see your doctor, or you do go see a registered dietitian, or whoever's on a professional medical team. That actually helps them help you because of the observation, because the doctors and the medical team are not around you all the time. So you are your own self that knows what goes on with you and your body. So by you observating, jotting it down and writing it down and focusing just on the short and long-term goals on yourself, that's what makes you become successful.
I like that. And you, what did you call it? Bio-individuality? Is that what you called it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's what I learned from IIN. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What a great name. And so that really, it sounds like that one of the biggest things you help people to do is to become more aware of their own bodies, aware of what's working and what's not working. And then it's just a process of elimination. Get rid of what doesn't work and begin to practice and do the things that show improvement. And that's going to be different for different people.
Yes.
Awesome. So what would you say to somebody right now that they're struggling, they've got specific health concerns and issues, and they're looking for some improvement? What can they do to begin this path towards successful lifestyle changes, more of a holistic attitude towards their health? What would you recommend?
What I would recommend is basically having a one-on-one session, a consultation with a health coach, getting a health history with that health coach, so that way the health coach can basically see what areas in your life that you would want to to fix it, not so much fix, but to your short and long term goals to get yourself to where you want to be.
Sure.
Because basically the end result is deliver a healthier, happier life. So in order for a health coach or any type of coach to know how to get to that point, they have to get to know you. And by you having that one-on-one time with them, that's how that health coach or that coach period help identify different things that's going on with you, that they can kind of help you towards your short-term, long-term goals.
Excellent. And how do you work, Sabrina? Do you work with people face to face, over the internet? How do people connect with you?
I actually like face to face. It's more personal. I do online or over the phone. But as far as my preference, I would love to meet the person. I would like to do one-on-one, but sometimes I know everybody's time schedule is different. And especially if somebody is not lives in the same state or area that I live in, that might not can happen for us face to face. So I'm more than willing to do online with them as well.
Excellent. And what's the best way for people to reach out to you to find out more about you and about the different things that you have to offer?
I'm on social media. So I'm on Facebook at Queens United Holistic Center. I'm also have a website is quwc.info. That's my website that they can go to find out more information, even and schedule a free health consultation with me. And also, too, I'm on Instagram at Queens United Wholistic.
Excellent. Well, this is really fascinating. So if anyone is listening to this and you've got struggles, things that you're trying to overcome in your health, not to say that don't see a doctor, but definitely check out some alternatives that may make a difference in your health and your well-being. And Sabrina Keeton can give you that free consultation. So check that out at quwc.info. And we'll have that link on the Rebelpreneur website as well, so people can click through. Sabrina, this has really been interesting, and I appreciate you sharing your wisdom with us. Any final thoughts that you'd like to leave us with?
Any final thoughts? I have a nice inspirational quote that I always say out loud and just kind of, say to people. It's when we build new habits, we are creating a new lifestyle.
Well, that makes sense. I like that. Yeah, because that can be intimidating, but just focus on the habits, on the small changes. And if you do that consistently, you will make the lifestyle change that you want to make. So don't try to do it yourself. Get some help and reach out to Sabrina Keeton. She is a certified health coach and graduate of Integrative Institution of Nutrition, one of the largest nutrition schools in the world. She's a certified Reiki 2 and Yoni steam practitioner. Sabrina has supported women and men with lifestyle changes, and she is the owner of Queens United Holistic Center in Philadelphia. Find out more at quwc.info. Sabrina, it's been really fun to chat with you. Thanks so much for being on Rebelpreneur Radio today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me again, Ralph. Thank you so much.
You've been listening to Rebelpreneur Radio with Ralph Brogden. Download the show notes and much more at rebelpreneur.com.